These are all my thoughts and opinions based on information in the public domain. Please do your own research and let's share news. Yes, I know what you're thinking. Oh my God, Meghan won again. I don't think so. Associated, I'm going to read this to you because they are going to take it to the Supreme Court. And I usually don't like to read things from, but I will read. This is from the Daily Mail. Basically, Associated Press owns the Daily Mail. Associated newspapers consider Supreme Court appeal after judges rule in favor of Meghan in legal dispute over publication of the letter. So here they go. The publisher of the Mail on Sunday today revealed it is considering, they will do it, an appeal to the Supreme Court after it lost a Court of Appeal challenge against a ruling in favor of the Duchess of Sussex over publication of a personal letter to her estranged father, Thomas Markle. So, let me see, I'm just gonna go here. A spokesman for Associated Newspapers said, "We are considering an appeal to the Supreme Court in the United Kingdom. We're very disappointed by the decision of the Court of Appeal. It is our strong view that judgment should be given only on the basis of evidence tested at trial and not on a summary basis in a heavily contested case before even disclosure of documents. No evidence has been tested in cross-examination as it should be, especially when Mr. Knopf's evidence raises issues as to the Duchess's credibility. After People magazine published an attack on Mr. Markle based on false briefings from the Duchess' friends, wrongly describing the letter as a loving letter, it was important to show that the letter was no such thing. Both the letter and People magazine also seriously misrepresented the reasons for Mr. Markle's non-attendance at the royal wedding. The articles corrected these matters and raised other issues of public interest, including the reasons for the breakdown in the relationship between the Duchess and her father." I am telling you guys, that this is going to go to the Supreme Court. And I mean, it's great that Meghan Markle is talking blah, 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 more and more and more. The more she talks, I think it's going to be worse. Now, if it goes to this, it will go to the Supreme Court. And if the Supreme Court basically overrules everything, it will go to trial. And it will be worse. I mean, the thing is, though, it is quite disappointing, the judgment. Of course, you know, I was kind of expecting, I actually lost money because my friend, you know that I have a friend of mine who's a lord in the House of Lords, but he's not stuffy or anything like that. He's actually quite nice. And he told me that there was no way that the royal family were allowing this to go to trial, right? It's just, there was no way because they are still protecting Harry. So again, go to the Twitter accounts, go to the Instagram accounts and ask for Harry to be removed from the royal website. Also ask for a letters patent to be issued, banning Harry from using all of his royal titles except for official royal engagements. And game over. We have to do our part, but you know, don't be upset about this. It's just the way it is, you know, it takes the long route, but we have to show support to Associated Press so they can go ahead and do this, you know. So go to the Daily Mail pages and show your support. It says, and I'm going to continue reading a little bit here. Andrew Caldecott, QC for the publisher, had told the court that the People article accused Mr. Markle of having cold-shouldered his daughter in the run-up to her wedding to the Duke of Sussex and of having lied about her shutting him out. The barrister also said the article implied Mr. Markle had given a cynical and self-interested response and ignored her pleas for reconciliation in a loving letter, all while Meghan remained dutiful and supportive of him. But dismissing the publisher's appeal today, the judge said it was hard to see what evidence could have been adduced at trial that would have altered the situation. The judge had been in as good a position as any trial judge to look at the article in People magazine. The letter in the Mail on Sunday articles decided that they just said that the judge had correctly decided to do that. I mean, there's many things that the Mail on that Associated Press could do here, because now it has been established that Meghan Markle committed perjury in the case. So even though, well, they are going to take it to the Supreme Court, but let's say that they hadn't, they could have sued Meghan Markle for, they could have asked the judge to start an inquiry to see whether Meghan Markle lied or not to the court, because she didn't misremember. Then what would have happened is then evidence would be shown of how much of that communications was ongoing with Meghan Markle. So there could have been a lot of discovery on that. Also, they could sue Meghan Markle because of her lies. There can be a direct correlation of the outcome of a trial due to lies, because she lied. That's the end of it. The good thing is that the Mail on Sunday or Associated Press is going to forge forward, and a lot more things are going to come out. So I don't think this is over by any stretch of the imagination. I just thought I'd give you the good news, because I know a lot of you are bummed out. So let's go and show our support to the Associated Press, the Daily Mail, and everything, and just say, please, we're with you. Go for it. You know what I mean? I, for one, will support them. So don't worry about it. Let Meghan Markle blah, 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 because even by taking it to the Supreme Court, a lot more stuff is going to come out. And they're entitled to go to the Supreme Court to appeal this, because the correct rule of the law has not been applied here, given that Meghan Markle's credibility and Harry's credibility. Because one of the things people don't understand is, I get a lot of people saying, but what does it have to do anything with the book that she cooperated with the book? Because then they have to take to trial to see if she lied about cooperating with the book. Then it's not beyond the realm of incredible that she also lied about wanting the letter to be published, and there are communications to that regard. So that's why it's important to show that she lied in this matter, because then if she lied in this matter, there's a very good chance that she lied about this, her wanting privacy, because we know she didn't want any privacy. She gave the letter to 5 different people who went and spoke about it on People magazine, and they lied about what the letter was about in order to trash Mr. Markle, to elevate Meghan Markle. So I believe that they will take it to the Supreme Court. And with this going to the Supreme Court, a lot more stuff is going to come out. So this is not the end of it. So if Meghan Markle is going on around talking, that's great, let her blah, 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 blah. The more she talks, the more stuff will come out, because now we know that Jason Kanoff will cooperate a lot more, and he will give more information, which is going to be worse, and we'll see what happens. So my lovely people, go to the Twitter and Instagram account of the Kensington Royal Clarence House, the royal family, and ask them to remove Harry from the royal website. Ask them to ban him from using all royal titles in public except for official royal engagements, him and his wife. And that's it. Do that and show your support to the Daily Mail and all the other newspapers that they're and say, we're with you. Go to the Supreme Court. They will take this to the Supreme Court. And what you saw, the text messages, it will be just a taste of what's to come. I think that a lot more stuff, especially now that Jason Kanoff is officially finished with the royal family, because his contract ends December 2021. After that, he's a free agent. And I think he's dying to talk. I think he's the one who leaked the information about the bullying. There's a lot going on. So a lot more is going to come out. So do not despair. This is an ongoing saga. Meghan and Harry are not breathing a sigh of relief just yet. because I think this thing about the Supreme Court is going to come out rather quickly. So let's see what happens. What do you guys think? So please don't despair. The Associated Press is taking them on, and good for them. Good for them. For once, good for them. What do you guys think?